Hello, Dave and Grayson here from Sunwise. Today we're going to be talking about batteries, specifically about battery life and battery replacement. Grayson, what's on your mind?
Okay, so let's say I have a remote off-grid solar system with batteries that are 3 or 4 years old. What factors should I consider in replacing those batteries?
Yeah, so most industrial off-grid remote solar power systems use either gel or AGM sealed batteries. And these batteries come in two varieties, essentially, economy and premium.
And what is the difference between economy and premium batteries?
Yeah, cycle life and cost. So economy batteries are lower cost, but they also deliver fewer cycles. And a cycle is a discharge and a recharge. So economy batteries have a lower number of cycles while maintaining their capacity than premium batteries do.
Okay, so how many cycles does a battery usually last, and what is that in terms of like years?
Well, in off grid solar systems, the batteries cycle every day, and generally they don't cycle too deeply, maybe only 10 to 20% depth of discharge each day. Occasionally, they'll cycle deeply, 50%, 80% on a bad weather day or if something goes wrong. But anyway, cycling only 10, 20, 30% per day. Economy battery might last 1,000 to 1,500 cycles or 2 to 4 years, where a premium battery might last 2 to 3,000 cycles or 4 to 8 years.
Okay, so it sounds like the quality of the battery is fairly important. How do I know if I have a premium or economy battery?
Yeah. So first of all, they look the same from the outside, so it's very difficult to tell. Really, the best way is to find the part number of the battery, model number of the battery, and then look up the data sheet, and then from there look at there'll be a cycle life versus depth of discharge graph, and you got to look at about 20% depth of discharge. If it's 1,500 cycles, that's going to be an economy battery. If it's more like 2,500 cycles, that's going to be a premium battery.
So if I find the batteries last 1500 cycles at around 20 to 30% depth of discharge, then I should replace those batteries every 3 or 4 years, right?
You would be wise to change the batteries in that 3 to 4 year time range. You might not see that they're in bad condition now, but they really could fail at any time. And they're not likely to fail in the summer because there's plenty of solar energy available. The days are very long, the nights are very short, and so the batteries will carry through. But when it comes wintertime and it gets cooler, batteries don't perform as well when it's cool. Plus, the days are very short, the nights are very long. You need more battery capacity. So it'd be wise to replace them now before they fail in the middle of winter or it's challenging to replace them.
Makes sense. Is there a way that I can measure those batteries to see when they're failing?
Yeah, so the best way to measure them is to actually discharge them and measure how much energy they've delivered in amp hours. And the way to do that would be if you have a known load of, say, 3 amps, you would disconnect the solar so there's no supply, and you would just let the batteries run the load and measure how much time. Now, that could be a long time because most properly designed off grid solar systems are designed for between 5 and 10 days of capacity. So it might take some time to do that discharge test, but that would be the most accurate way.
All right, thanks for joining us today. Take a look at your solar fleet and consider changing out any aging batteries before they become a problem. Feel free to call or check our website with any questions. Thank you.
Thank you.